What's up, guys? Super excited to come at you today with this special episode of Dad Talks. We are going to be talking about the 5 love languages. It is Valentine's Day weekend, which means that there's going to be a lot of love going around. And so I figured the 5 love languages is going to be a perfect topic to talk about today and going into it this weekend. So let's get into it. Hey, what's up, guys? So the 5 love languages was written by a guy named Dr. Gary Chapman, titled The 5 Love Languages. You can Google it and find it and read it. I would encourage you to do so. It has a lot of really good content in it. So the first one that we're going to talk about is words of affirmation. These are just words of encouragement, words of appreciation, public awards, things like that. I'm a big words of affirmation guy myself. So hearing people tell me that, they appreciate me, getting those public awards and that public recognition is huge for me as well. So words of affirmation are really powerful. These are encouraging. They can be compliments, appreciation. But one thing I would like to say is they don't always have to be verbal. Letters can be used as words of affirmation. Writing a handwritten letter or getting a text message, sending an email. Those can be used as words of affirmation. One of the really important things before we go into the next point is all of these love languages can be designed to work with your spouse or your kids. So you can use it in your personal family, or you can even use it in the professional world as well. Knowing others' love languages can be really beneficial for you as you communicate with others. The second one is physical touch. This is nonverbal body language. A lot of people think physical touch can be alluded to sexual intimacy. It's not always that way. This can be hugs, handshakes. It can be, kissing, whatever that may look like. It doesn't always have to be the sexual intimacy part, even though that does have a role in it. But embracing a nice hug is a cool thing. I tell my girls all the time, when you go to hug someone, give them the biggest hug that you can. Embrace them. Let them feel your hug, because you don't know if you're going to see them again, especially in today's world. There's crazy people driving on the road. There's the coronavirus going around. You don't know. So just embrace someone with a really good hug, because that could be their love language. The third one is receiving gifts. These are thoughtful gifts. They can be big, they can be small, they can be grand, they can be minute, but it's a gift nonetheless. Really, making a handcrafted ornament at Christmas time can be a love language for your kids, for your spouse. Making sure that when you get that gift, you thought of them specifically. Everyone always brings home that t-shirt that says, my family went on this elaborate vacation to Hawaii and all they brought me back was a silly t-shirt. Some people love that because they know that they really thought of them while they were on vacation. Quality time. This is a big one. Uninterrupted time and focused attention, creating special moments with each other. It's downtime, it's relaxing time. It is, playing board games together as a family. Maybe you guys are holding a Scrabble tournament in your house right now. I don't know. But it's quality time that's spent with your spouse, with your family, that just says, hey, you know what? I'm going to ignore this and I'm going to focus on you. Let me make this very clear. If your spouse does not like watching sports, do not sit on the couch with them and watch sports and call it quality time. They do not like doing that. So to them, that may not be quality time. Quality time is muting the world and focusing on them. The last one is acts of service. This is, I don't know if anyone's ever seen the show New Amsterdam, but it's a really good show. But the main character, every time he arrives on scene, he just says, hey, how can I help? How can I make your day better? How can I make you feel a little bit less stressed? Whatever that is. Acts of service is all about how you can help. Doing the dishes around the house, taking out the trash, cleaning the bathroom, has your spouse been nagging you about fixing something in the house? I am not a handyman, but I try. If I don't know how, I will get it done. We got a toilet for Christmas, and I have no clue how to install a toilet. So I called my uncle. He came over. He helped me install it. To my wife, that was awesome, because she had been asking to get that installed for a while. Even though that's not her primary love language, the fact that I did that for her and got it done, she really appreciated that. She then communicated to my love language: I appreciate you, I love you, and thank you, which is words of affirmation, which I'm going to get into next. So what are my love languages? Everyone usually has two: one dominant, one secondary. My dominant love language is words of affirmation. I love when people appreciate me. I love public recognition. I'm not, Twitter's the only social media that I'm on, but I know that when my wife, when it comes to Instagram or Facebook or something like that, and she does those little appreciation posts on like my birthday and stuff like that, she shows them to me, because they speak a lot of volume to me. I really like that. My secondary one is physical touch. So I'm a big hugger, big handshake guy. Being in sales, it's been really hard not to give handshakes because of the coronavirus. But that's a big way that I communicate. Words of affirmation, like I said, is my big one. This morning I came downstairs. I threw on a quarter zip and a polo, got some dress pants on. And as soon as I came down, my wife looked at me and she was like, "Oh, wow, you look really nice. You look really good today, babe." That went a long way with me. I was really excited for her to tell me that, because to me, I didn't try this morning. I just threw it on. I was exhausted. I threw it on this morning, but she noticed that, and she gave me my love language this morning, and it's going a long way. Like, I'm literally talking to you guys about it now. My wife's love languages, her dominant one is quality time. She hangs out with her girls all day. That is a trial in itself. I know she goes through a lot there, but her big thing is quality time. It's those special moments for sure. She does a lot of recording on her phone of videos of of Harper and Lily doing something funny. She wants to remember that time that she had with them. Once we put the girls to bed and once we've gotten everything done at the house, she just wants to sit down, relax, watch a movie, not really do anything. She just wants to relax and be calm and, just make sure that we're there, we're focusing on each other. My girl's love language is Harper. She's my oldest, she's 4. Her big love language is gifts. She loves going to the dollar store and getting you something. Whether it's a Batman puzzle or a little trinket. She brings my wife home those fake flowers all the time. But she also likes to receive them too. You can make Harper a card and tell her that you love her in it and give it to her and say, "Hey, I thought of you, Harpy. So I got you this card," and she will light up like a light bulb. Lily, she's my 17-month-old. We're still working with her on figuring out hers, but I think she's going to be an acts of service person just because she loves to help. She loves to help, put things away. She loves to help, grab things for you, or, she's just a big, helping person. And she also loves hugs too. So her secondary might be physical touch as well. Brings me to last couple points. I told you guys that I figured out my daddy-daughter date night with Harper tomorrow that I'm really excited for. So we are going to Dairy Queen. She loves ice cream. So I'm going to sacrifice the healthy eating for one night to spend it with my little girl. But we're going to be doing that, and then we're going to go to the dollar store because she wants to get Valentine's Day gifts for her mom. For our house, she wants to get decorations, and I'm hoping, fingers crossed, hope I get a Valentine's Day gift from her. I'm sure I will. So that's going to be our date night for tomorrow, and I'm really excited for it. But I do ask you guys to do two things. One, I'm going to leave it in the comments below, but take the quiz. Find out what your 2 love languages are. I'm going to leave my results here in a second so you guys can see them. But take the quiz. Have your spouse take the quiz. when you hit the link, there's actually a section for kids as well. So if you want to do it as a family and you all want to take a love language and see what they are, so you guys can communicate better as a family, as a couple, whatever that may be, I strongly encourage you to do that. If you are single, take your love language. And it's important because as a single person, if someone's not going to speak to your love language, in my honest opinion, take it for what you want it, I don't think that you should be with that person. If they're not going to take the time to know your love language, whether it's acts of service, quality time, physical touch, gifts, words of affirmation, whatever it is, if they're not going to take the time to learn that, then they need to know what it is, and they need to appreciate you. That's just my personal opinion. So even if you're single, take the love language quiz. Lastly, I just ask that you guys leave me any feedback. Leave your comments below for your love languages again. And I appreciate you guys taking about 12-15 minutes out of your day just to watch this video. Thanks for watching. I appreciate you guys. Don't forget to post your love languages below and leave me any feedback. This is Logan with Dad Talks, and I am out. Peace.